So I'm an early morning golfer, and when I first get out there, I'm smiling. The sun's kind of cresting over the horizon, and there's a little dew on the grass, and the tops of your shoes get wet. Early in the morning when they just mow the grass, I don't really know how to describe it, but it just smells green. So talking about how my life could have been, now I'd be reaching the end of my 22 years, and that's a great thing to think of. But also, if I hadn't have gotten shot, I wouldn't have found golf. My name is Silton. I'm a retired Marine Sergeant. I live in Southern California. And in 2009, I was shot in the face in Afghanistan. When I was in rehabilitation, I was very angry. My entire purpose in life was to go back over there and get whoever did that to me. I wanted to go back to Afghanistan to kill that person. It was purely revenge-driven. All of this was predicated to the military retaining me, and I never once thought I wasn't going to be able to go back over. So when they retired me, it destroyed me. It destroyed me. I was a 25-year-old man, and my aspirations in life were all related to the Marine Corps. Now that was taken away from me. When it is taken away from you, it really sends you into a spiral because you don't know who you are anymore. It started off by me going down a very steep and slippery slope, self-medicating with alcohol. I really wasn't in a great headspace.
He was consumed by revenge. He was a loose cannon. He just didn't care. You also now have this very dangerous weapon who can't control himself. And so when you have somebody like him who doesn't have a center balance, then it really becomes a dangerous situation.
In Aaron's case, when I met him, he had already undergone 50 surgeries. He'd already undergone several strokes, and that had left him with a certain amount of paralysis on one side, as well as significant speech deficits, and also some slowing of his cognitive ability, which became very frustrating for him. So I started talking to him a little about golf. There was an element of power, there was an element of individualism, a lot of control, a lot of patience, with an element of competition. It could have a calming effect, as well as a physical element, but something that I thought that maybe he should explore. And he did finally start to take it up.
When I looked at my face in the mirror in the morning, when I hear myself speak, I'm constantly reminded of I get shot in the face. That is hard. But when I play golf, you don't need to speak. It's not a sport you can really get overly aggressive in. Golf isn't about you versus him. It is a you versus you. It let me stop thinking about, oh, woe is me. It really helped me just get out of my own way. And I said, you know what? I can do this. And that really kind of started the change for me. I worked at it and I got good enough to pass my player's aptitude test. And that's when I got into the PGA program. My world revolves around golf. When I'm at work, I'm managing a golf shop. Occasionally I do club fittings and I talk about numbers and the launch. When I'm teaching a lesson at the end of the day, I am talking about golf. When I get off of work, I watch golf. This morning, I went and I played golf. It's like an all-encompassing thing with me.
He made one hell of a life pivot. From there wasn't any stopping him. It was really fun to watch the transformation because then other things got easier for him. And in the process, he was able to heal. And for that, I love golf. For him.
I'm not fixed, I'm not perfect, but I found a passion for something. If I didn't have golf in my life, I don't know where I'd be. Honestly, I don't even want to think about it.